Hi, my name's Mark, and this is the love of my life, Aja. After retiring from the Army in 2018, my family and I moved from the States to my wife's hometown of Szczecin, Poland. She followed me around for 18 years, so now it's only fair that I do the same for her. She runs a Polish cooking food channel and blog, and I lift the heavy things. Once in a while, she shuts down the kitchen, and we explore Poland together to find as much good food as we can. Welcome to Kitchens Closed.
Hello, my hungry friends. It's Friday and Kitchen's Closed.
Today on Kitchen's Closed, we're taking you to a little town outside of a little town called Czaplinek for some camping, Euro style.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hi there, beautiful.
Let's eat.
Yeah. What are you hoping for?
Pizza.
Yeah? Why is that?
Rogi.
Rogi? Rogi or pizza rogi?
Pizza rogi.
Oh no, don't say that. Oh, I have dirtiness. From Chapepa. From Chapepa.
Hello.
Hello. So
we are at in the area of Poland called Pojezierze Drawskie, which translates into Drawsko Lake District or Lakeland.
There's a lot of lakes, that's for sure.
Yeah, a lot of lakes, kind of like Minnesota.
Minnesota is a land of 10,000, isn't it?
Yeah. And we are camping here with our camper and some friends of ours. We are enjoying the weather that finally came. And there's a beautiful lake over here, as you saw in the opening, and there's a tractor in the background, and a bunch of people showed up, so that's nice.
It's exactly when we sat down and hit record, this wonderful family's doing their thing, and that's all what they're supposed to be doing. It's just perfect luck for our audio all the time.
So we want to show you what camping in Poland looks like, and this could be probably, it's comparable to a lot of campsites in Poland.
Yeah, but I've seen a wide variety. So last summer we went camping with some friends of ours down by a lake in Nowe Balasnowe. What is it called?
By a lake?
Yeah, Borno Salano.
Oh,
help me.
I was trying to think where this was.
And this place was a open field basically next to the lake, where this money grubbing guy charged you for every shower, almost every use of the toilet, and then he packs you in so tight. Here's a picture of this one. They pack in so tight that it's ridiculous. So sometimes camping in Poland is simply a cheap hotel room to get near a destination.
Yeah, where you need to go.
Right. So that's one part. And then another portion is like what we're doing with some trees. There's some activities for kids.
Yeah, there's since this lake is over here, there's kayaking. You can rent a like a little paddle boat.
Yeah. Or a pontoon. Boat. But that was stupid expensive. It was $100 for 2 hours.
They're called catamaran.
Catamaran? That's fun to say.
Yeah.
Catamaran.
And this particular one happens to have this restaurant on the grounds. And to our surprise, the food is actually pretty good.
It's not bad at all. Better than you would think it would be.
They have, you can purchase daily meals for 60 zloty, which is not quite $20.
So you get breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you don't have to cook at all. You don't have to bring anything but snacks. And just come in here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We chose to, we prefer our own cooking.
We like cooking. If you haven't noticed.
So we just came here a couple times to grab a pizza, but they have pizza, they have pierogi, which is a pretty standard menu.
Yeah.
They have pork cutlet, chicken cutlet, spaghetti.
Spaghetti bolognese.
And then soup of the day.
What's that?
Whatever, I don't know what it is today, but it's different probably every day. Ogórkowa.
I like that.
So I ordered some meat pierogi with surówka, with fresh salad, probably cabbage salad, or we'll see, I don't know what it is today. And Mark ordered a pizza. And pizza is, they make their own dough and they have pizza oven.
They do, which makes it even more delicioso. International man here, delicioso. So there's other things that I've found different about European campgrounds is most of them have these, if you're not a camper person or a tent person, they have these little homes you can rent called
Domki?
Domki.
Yes, this is a quiz.
Yeah. Other differences are normally in a U.S. campsite, you have pitches that are for you, and they usually have electricity, or prąd, as it is in the Polish, and you have your own fire ring. Here they usually have more of a communal base for the fires, as you can see right here. See it? Okay. So they kind of gather together to do their stuff, whereas I think in the States we kind of like want our own little fire and don't come near me and stay away from me.
Which you were very
I was
against the communal fire at first.
I was until we went to where were we? Międzyzdroje?
Last couple weeks ago.
Yeah. But there was a bunch. We pulled up to this campsite, and I was against it. It was an open field between two high rises hotels, and this is one of those
by the seaside.
By the seaside, yeah, and like you're I don't know 100 yards from the seaside. So this was one of those destination places where you go and it's your hotel room instead of a hotel room. Anyway, they had this fire ring there, communal fire ring, and there's a whole bunch of youths sitting around it, and they were like these goth kids with like all wearing black and eye makeup black and everything, but we wound up sitting down and talking to these kids all night, drank beer. It was his 18th birthday. This kid, they were celebrating this kid's 18th birthday. And we had a really good time. Other times we were camping at a motorcycle rally, showed up, and these biker guys, there was a whole empty field. We were next to this lake on a whole empty field.
We're like, let's go into this corner so no one will come near us.
So we put our tent up. We were motorcycle camping as well at the time. That's what this looks like. And these four motorcycles.
They pulled up right next to us.
Like literally.
And there's this whole big field empty.
We're like, that's great.
Like, hey guys, can we join you? Sure.
But did we have fun?
Yes,
we wound up having tons of fun. We wound up having a ball with those guys. So the communal thing is good.
But again, very different.
Very different.
Very unexpected for someone who is not used to that kind of environment where you come, you want to rest, or you want your own space, and someone like it's like a parking spot.
Yeah.
It's like, you're here, okay, I have to go next to you.
Exactly next to you.
And that's what they did.
Yeah.
And then they left the rest of the field open.
Super efficient. So another difference, I have to show you this because I find this stuff interesting. Difference between what I've experienced in campgrounds in America and campgrounds in Europe, or in Europe in general, is there's a lot less, I don't know, there's more personal accountability on some things. For example, behind me, I don't know if you can see it, this is a zip line, okay? And it's held up by this super cool, sketchy, what do you call that stuff? Scaffolding, right? And so you can climb up there and you can zip line down into this tree that doesn't have any padding. And there's no attendee out here, attender out here. There's nothing. And then you just zip line down into this tree. You won't find this kind of stuff in the States. You'd be sued your ass off. I don't know. I find it fun. Like, if you're gonna do it, do it. But don't whine about it if you get hurt. So, did you go camping when you were a kid?
I did. We didn't do a ton of camping.
No.
But I remember we did one long camping trip. My dad is a furniture maker. He's retired now, but he's a woodworker. And he had this big delivery Mercedes.
Oh, like a delivery van type thing?
Not a van, a
like
truck.
A truck. Uh-huh.
Like
a box truck.
Like a box truck. But the box was made out of that plastic that goes on the back of semi-trucks.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like,
so it's like a stake bed almost with canvas sides?
Yeah.
Uh-huh, okay.
And he put a couch in there, like a regular,
really?
Like a sofa recliner.
Yeah.
And like some cabinets, and
he was hashtag van life before it was cool.
Hashtag van life before anyone knew about hashtag van life. And we put a couple tents in there, and my brother and I actually rode in the back there.
Really?
Yeah. This was like in the probably late 80s, mid to late 80s. And we took, it was us and my parents' friend, who they're friends with still. And we went around Poland to the Lake Mazura area. And I don't remember how long the trip was, but we kind of bounced around a little bit and set up tent or set up camp and kind of just hang out and do camping stuff. That was tons of fun. I remember that really well. And we stayed at, places.
How old
like
were you then? It's the 80s, so you must have been 9,
early
10. Oh.
Early teens.
Yeah? That's fun.
That was a lot of fun. And then I did camping when I was a teenager with friends.
Yeah, but what did that consist of?
You don't bring anything other than a tent, the one-man tent,
the pup
or like
tent.
2 or 3 people would sleep in there.
Yeah.
But it's just like what do you call those?
It's a pup tent, just an A-frame pup
yeah,
tent.
Yeah.
Simple,
and
2 sticks and goes.
And clothes for 3-4 days, however long you're staying. Plastic bag full of sausage and bread, and that's it. The end.
You just found a piece of woods by a lake somewhere?
Yeah, not even, we won't even go to campground sometimes. No. Just somewhere by a lake, pee in the woods, shower in the lake.
Perfect.
Or maybe a bar of soap would bring. And toothbrush and toothpaste.
Let's not be savages about this.
But some warm beers in the bag. And go, And then I didn't do a lot of camp. Actually, we did do a bunch of camping through college as well.
Yeah.
All kind of wild camping.
But yeah, you did some camping like the Canary Islands and stuff too, didn't you? Like just sleep on the beach.
Yeah. Bunch of wild camping. We'd just go with a tent or we'd go to Insko to our friend's land.
Yeah.
And there's this lake nearby Szczecin, northeast, called Insko, and it's one of the clearest waters in the country. The water was so clear we could drink it.
Really?
Yeah, we had like 25-liter jugs of water.
Yeah.
One of the guys that was a good swimmer would take empties out. He would swim out like 10, 15 meters.
So where it hasn't been rustled around by people's feet and stuff.
He would fill them up, and then this was probably maybe like 1,000 yards from the lake we were staying. So we'd carry those to the camp, and there was they built our friends owned a bunch of land there, and they built just a wooden overhang. So if it was raining,
I think it's pizza.
I have meat rogi, and if you have never been to Poland, if you order pierogi, they will not be sautéed. They'll be boiled. And salad of the day is miseria, so cucumber salad with sour cream.
And over here on this one, we have what? You're supposed to tell me what I have here, not be slapping your jambers with this thing. What do we got here?
It's called Greek pizza, but they make their own dough.
It looks gorgeous.
And mozzarella, tomatoes, olives, deliciousness.
Okay, start gonna eat now.
But to finish my thought.
Yes, finish your thought.
They had this overhang built on their land, and there was electricity there. But that's it. Water was taken from the lake. We would shower in a bucket. Like this was when I was in college. One of my girlfriends would heat up some water on the stove, fill up a bucket with warm water, and bring a plastic cup. She would like pour over me, and you wash up every other day or whatever.
When the stink started becoming too much.
And then when we got married, we not right away, but we did go and spend some time like out in the woods, and
we did
with friends, but mostly in cabins.
Mostly, we didn't buy our tent until, was it Hawaii?
I think so.
I think so. So we picked up a tent in Hawaii, and we went camping at this place. It was a botanical garden. And it was magnificent. And then we continued camping when we got to Pennsylvania, where we switched to the pop-up.
Yeah, we bought a pop-up, and that thing was, we called it Felicia.
Because bye, Felicia. And that thing was magnificent. That was a huge step up. I love pop-ups.
I loved it.
It had a heater and an air conditioner. We don't really camp anymore, guys. We glamp. I'm built for comfort, not for speed.
That's why we had to get an ice maker here to cool off, because we don't have AC.
Let me do it again. I can't roll my eyes hard enough.
What about you? Did you go camping when you were a kid?
Yeah. My dad and my stepmom were huge. They still are huge. There's right now, as you're watching that, my dad and my stepmom are camp hosts somewhere in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan right now. So I grew up all summer long, even in the fall, spring, we were camping. Started out in tents, and then we moved to a pop-up when I was a kid. And we pulled that pop-up when I was 12 all the way out to, this is a similar story to you, all the way out to Yellowstone from central Wisconsin. My dad was pulling it with this little Mazda pickup, or it was a Isuzu pickup truck. But it didn't have a seat in the back, so my brother and I, they took all the stuff we were hauling into the bed and then laid out our sleeping bags in the bed of the truck. It had a topper on it. And me and him rode back there for many a camping trip. Illegal AF, but it worked out nice. And then once I grew up and moved away, they moved into a full hardside camper with all the luxuries.
You grew up?
When I grew up.
Don't be a savage.
Why not? It's more gooder. But yeah, camping was the thing to do.
So are you your dad now?
Yeah, just like a tattooed cooler version. But pretty much. Hi, my name's Thomas Herning. But this pizza's amazing. This crust is, it's really good. Really, really
I'm
good.
happy.
So how much was camping here? This is something else that's different than the States.
So they charge, at this campsite, they charge per person per item. So per adult, per child, per car, per trailer camper,
Per tent,
per pet,
per motorcycle, per anything.
But parking here overnight was, oh, and plus electricity if you're using it.
Oh yeah,
separate.
electricity is another charge.
So here we paid 84 zloty per night for 2 adults, dog, 1 camper, 1 car, and electricity.
21 bucks. About, give or take.
Yep.
So that's not bad. I remember state campgrounds in Pennsylvania were 35 to 40 per night. Yeah, so a little cheaper.
And my rogi were 15 zloty, per salad 5, so 20.
So $4.
And your pizza was 26 zloty.
So $6. Not bad. All right, we're gonna eat up, and then we're gonna take you over and show you a tour of our camper.
Oh wait, what would you rate this place?
Oh yes, this for a campsite restaurant, I would give this a 9.5 for a lakeside camp. Like, it's not gonna beat like Italian pizza or a wood fire oven pizza, but for what it is, it's really good.
But it's just 2 young guys I saw, like young, probably 20 or so.
Getting it done.
So I give these rogi a good score as well.
I prefer them fried, but like you said, you're just gonna get them like they are, boiled. Stop it! Why don't attack me? Okay, we're gonna eat, and then we'll show you our camper.
And then we'll go to Ruti.
Ruti, the camper's name, Ruti. Welcome to the campsite and the camper. So I found a few things interesting. I grew up around, as we were talking about before, I grew up camping, and campers, been around them a little bit. So I thought some of the stuff was interesting about European camping and European towing. Now, towing is the best part, or the first part of this stuff. So come here, I want to show you these cute little European tow hooks. Now, you know how they are in the States, and I think Australia is kind of the same way, maybe not. Canada is definitely the same way. You have it doesn't look like this is so cute. It's like a little tail that's wagging on the back here. Look at me go, I can pull it. But I will tell you, this thing is sophisticated. The engineering, this one comes in and out. I'm not gonna do it right now because it hurts my brain. But it clips in so you don't see a thing. Everything's hidden and delightful.
I wanna see it hidden.
But I will say, if you look at this, see the height, just like in American models. If you come around here, it will bang your shin and you will say many words. Okay, so it comes with this handy dandy little tote bag that I have tied very tight because you don't want your keys, I don't know, leaving the bag. I'll get there, hang on with me. Okay, so it comes with this little guy, you know, too, so you grease it up and you put it on there and it's all protecty. Oi. And there's that, I don't know what that does. But then this key. Okay, so now what you do is, right now it's green. If you see that, that means it's okay. Everything is good to go. So you put this in here, and then this is the part I forget all the time. See how it's red now? And that means it can come out. And now you can't see no more hitch. But look at this thing. Like, what I'm used to is you just put the receiver or the tow bar shaft into the receiver square, and then you put a cotter pin in it. But this guy goes up in here, and then you go like that, and Bob's your uncle, it's in. So I thought these were, when I came to Europe for the first time back in 2001, I saw these, I thought they looked cute. But they still bang the shin, something fierce. Okay, now let's take a look at what our car is towing. By the way, this is our Volvo. It's Swedish. What's the Volvo's name?
Sven and Oli.
Sven and Oli. Yes, Sven and Oli. It's split personality. Sven's the puller. Oli is like...
The whiner.
Yeah, like me and you. I'm the whiner, you're the puller. Okay, so this is our camper. This is a 2002 Hobby Excellent. It is 1,250 kilograms of pure recreational power. I don't remember what that is in American talk, but somebody will put it below here. There are tons of these things running around Poland and all over Europe. The biggest secondary market coming from Europe into Poland is from Denmark, Sweden, Norway, and England.
This is a 20-year-old camper.
This is a 20-year-old camper, by the way, and this thing's in excellent condition. There's no water damage inside at all. It's beautiful. The Danes, right? Danes did good on this one. But it was made in Germany. Wonderful camper. Okay, but we're gonna start at the front. Now this is the European Hitchy Poo. And this thing's pretty slick and a little over-engineered too. And I'll show you why. Hold on a second, I gotta get a thing. When you don't want anybody thieverizing your czapep, oh yeah, by the way, the Polish word for trailer is przyczepę, but I say czapepi all the time. If you don't want anybody thieving your czapepi, you put one of these inside the receiver so they can't hook them up, right? So this thing, now let's see if I can get it on the first try. You push this handle up a little bit, put that in, that's it, and you're hooked up. Fantastic, right? Now there is a lock that goes in here. I'm not gonna show you that because I don't want all my stuff on the interwebs, but when you get to where you're going, that's it, that's unlock. It's amazingly fun. If you've ever hooked up a czapepi before, you know it sometimes can be a pain in the butt. Electrical plug, it's got 13 pins. That's excessive. Some of them are for marker lights, some of them are for turn signals, stop signals. It even powers the refrigerator. We have a refrigerator. That makes me happy. Okay, moving forward, we have the brake, the uppy downy lever, and our bicycle rack that carries our bicycles. We'll introduce you to them later. Over here we have the storage. This is one thing that's not over-engineered and that American campers are by far better at. And that is the storage of our fuel gassy tanky. Look at this. That's factory. I'll be fixing that. Okay, now moving around. So over here is our toilet, okay? And then here is the poo tank, but no pooping. No, because I have to empty it, just peeing. But this is a standard thing I had in our pop-up that you saw earlier in America too. This company, they're getting over it. They got the world on lock for these cassette toilets. So you go to the thing and you do your business in there, and then when it gets full, you take it out and you dump it in the toilet. And then flush. Now, the next thing I want to show you about European campers that are different than American campers, but I think this is starting to come to America, is this one's locked. Let's move along. The camper windows I remember are pretty much set into the camper, screwed in, and then they slide back and forth in America. Well, here they have this molded one-piece window that's on a ratchet system and can go all the way up to here. Now, if you're focusing on this area, what they do is they run a seal along the whole rim of the window and then place this above it to seal it in, and it works magnificently. Just fantastic. I think that I think this window is more gooder than the windows we use in the States. Anywho, standard awning is up there. If we go this way, we have our ladder. I call it the Munchkin Ladder because it's for little tiny people. walk-on roof, so you can walk up there if you have to do anything. I'm not walking up there because
Why would you walk up there?
if you had to fix a leak or a seal, there are some bars up there that you can attach things to, but we're not doing that either. Then we move around to another wonderful window. Under here, fresh water. So our kitchen sink is up here. Fresh water is drawn up here, used in the kitchen sink, then deposited in the gray water tank. See, it's gray. Blue, clean, gray, oogie. Don't drink this one. It smells like piss and poo. No, it doesn't. It smells like bad. Just don't do it. And under here is many storages areas that is underneath our bed. So that's the outside of the camper. Now I'm gonna have my Schmeiny alley buggy show you the inside of this recreational behemoth.
How big is it?
It's 460 centimeters long. Yeah, this is a Hobby 460. They go off of length. Our friend's is 490, so this is bigger. But it's not all about size, is it?
That's all bullshit.
Okay, so now let's go inside, and my lovely Schmeiny will show you the inside.
Welcome to our kitchen prep area. And yes, we have an ice maker.
Wait a second, I have to do this. I can't roll my eyes any harder.
I asked Mark if he wanted some ice water today, and he said yes. This table we store extra stuff on. We are partially packed now, so a lot of it is gone. And we have one Lucy bin with Lucy dog food and meds and stuff, and one fruit bin, fruit and veggie bin, because fridge isn't that big, so we have to store it outside. And here's my bathroom basket. Saw this while we were camping in the States. Ladies come in with their plastic baskets with all of their bathroom needs, and this goes in the shower and nobody cares. And this is our dining room with beautiful flowers from my lovely husband that he picked this morning.
Hmm.
Let's go in.
But wait,
Wait,
where are we going into?
this is Ruthie.
This is Ruthie. Ruthie is our Czaplinek name.
So the door splits into two, and I can serve pierogi and other things through here. And if I don't want bugs coming in, I have this.
Perfect.
And I go, hello my hungry friends, what can I get for you?
Rogi.
And then if I get annoyed with you, I can go like this. And then you're no longer welcome. And you come in, and we went for kakadu. What is this?
It's a toucan.
It's a kakadu theme. This is our kakadu. This is the area where our children sleep, our doggy's type child and our human type child. So there's a handle here that makes this, I have to move my feet. It makes this table collapse like this. And then we spread these out here, and our two children lay down and go to sleep. And when we're not sleeping or outside, it's very tiny. But we've tested it with six people, 6 adults, and it's just fine.
It works slick, huh?
Yeah, and we have all these storage compartments up here that we keep. Normally our daughter keeps her stuff up here, and then we keep some of our kitchen stuff up here. And then we have a 3-burner gas stove, a sink with warm water, and this is where you turn the warm water on. And there's some storage compartments here with tea and stuff, and some more kitchen stuff. And then down here we have the fridge and freezer where we store our ice after we've made it.
Eye rolling.
And then we have drawer, utensil drawer, and some more kitchen stuff. And then this opens up, and we have more of our kitchen stuff. And then this is our entertainment center. And you could put a TV here because this opens up on the other side, in our bedroom side. And you can turn the TV to watch on the other side. But we've opted for no TV.
No TV, books and nature.
And then this closes for
travel.
For travel. And also this will slide. And there's a notch or a latch on the other side to secure it so it's not flying back and forth. But if I get sick of you, I can go like this. And you stay in your area. And then this is our bedroom. And our bedroom is, this is, I don't know what size in American sizes, but this is 100.
Size, 130.
It's 130 centimeters wide. And it's this much. You'll see it on the screen. And normal height for 200
meters.
2 meters, 200 centimeters.
6 foot and some change.
Yep. And then we have more storage here for this. We put our clothing and stuff in here. And we have a shelf that is nice over there for putting water or glasses or stuff like that. And then this is our bathroom. And then we have a sink and more storage, warm water. And this is our bathroom. I'm gonna go over here. And this is for peeing only. Because Mark will kill me.
That's right.
And then there's a shower here. This is considered a wet room, right?
Yep.
So you can hook it up. You can hook up the shower up there and run the water. And everything will be okay. And there's a shower curtain here as well that we've not used yet. And this is our 460 centimeters of love. What else? That's it.
That's it.
That's it. There's storage underneath the bed. That's where we keep. That's the axes that Mark showed from the outside. We slide our big chairs under there and some outside stuff.
That's where we raise albino ferrets.
Yep. And that's it. That's our episode, friends.
Thanks for tagging along again. Now, we're fitting to pack up, but we're not going home yet. We're taking a little mini vacation for Ulopias Kininas.
What?
We're taking a vacation. We have a few more cities we want to show you, but I don't want to tell you where yet.
Yeah. Off to the next adventure.
Yeah.
I hope you liked our video, and I hope you took something away from it and enjoyed, had a little entertainment along with it. Let us know what you think about camping in Poland. Are you putting Poland on your trip calendar yet?
You should be.
Should be.
Follow, like, and subscribe. Go to www.polishkitchen.com. Hit the merch store. Check out the recipes from this lovely lady. And every Monday she'll show you how to cook more Polish food. And then once in a while on Fridays, we'll show you some of Poland and some food and other things.
That's not Szczecin anymore.
It's not Szczecin anymore. We're actually doing some other things. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you.
See you next time.
Bye.
Do widzenia.